Royalteen, 2022, is a Norwegian coming-of-age romantic drama centered on Lena, an ordinary teenage girl who moves to Oslo and unexpectedly becomes entangled with Crown Prince Karl Johan, known to his friends as Kalle. The film explores young love under public scrutiny, the burden of reputation, and the secrets people carry behind carefully curated images. Lena relocates from the small town of Horten to Oslo with her family after her father gets a new job. She lives with her mother, stepfather, and baby brother Theodore. Intelligent, guarded, and determined to start fresh, Lena hopes the move will allow her to leave her past behind. On her first day at her new high school, she learns that her classmates include Norway's royal twins, Crown Prince Karl Johan and Princess Margrethe. Her mother half-jokingly reminds her to use proper royal etiquette, but Lena is skeptical and unimpressed by the idea of aristocratic privilege. Online gossip has branded the prince as Prince Fuckboy, painting him as a reckless party boy surrounded by scandal. At school, Lena quickly notices the complex social hierarchy orbiting the royal siblings. Margrethe appears poised but tightly wound, conscious of image and control. Karl Johan, in contrast, seems charismatic, mischievous, and used to attention. Their presence has shaped the class dynamic. Some students are fiercely loyal, others opportunistic, and a few quietly resentful. Social media hovers over everything, amplifying every rumor and mistake. Lena's first real interaction with Karl Johan happens by chance in the forest near Nordmarka. While jogging with her baby brother in a stroller, she gets lost. Kalle, out running hill training, helps her find her way back. Their encounter is awkward but genuine. She removes a tick from his neck when he panics, revealing a vulnerability that contradicts his party boy reputation. A playful photo taken during the moment begins circulating among classmates, sparking speculation that something is brewing between them. Soon after, Lena is invited to Ingrid's annual pool party, a long-standing tradition among the friend group. The party highlights the strange rituals surrounding the royals. No one enters the pool before a designated friend does. People hover, drinking and posing rather than truly relaxing. Lena feels the artificiality of it all. Margrethe subtly interrogates her about the forest photo, clearly wary of outsiders exploiting the royal family for attention. Lena insists she didn't share the picture online. She has even deleted most of her social media accounts, trying to reduce her digital footprint. Tensions rise when Lena, intoxicated and frustrated by the party's stiffness, impulsively jumps into the pool, disrupting tradition. In the chaos, she nearly drowns during a misunderstanding with Kalle, who thinks she is in danger and grabs her in a chokehold while trying to save her. The incident becomes fodder for gossip, reinforcing Lena's sense that every moment around the prince can spiral out of control. Despite the awkwardness, Kalle seeks her out afterward. He apologizes sincerely, visits her home, and charms her family, especially little Theodore. Away from cameras and classmates, he is attentive and thoughtful. They spend time together boating, talking honestly about perception and identity. Kalle reveals the strain of living under constant surveillance. A past scandal photos from a nightclub showing him surrounded by half-naked women and apparent drug use was, he claims, manipulated. He suggests that the images were orchestrated to damage him and that people see only what confirms their assumptions. Lena begins to understand the loneliness behind his public persona. Yet the film slowly reveals that Lena is hiding something significant. Anonymous Snapchat messages reference her creative side and a previous account with a high Snap score. It becomes clear that before moving, Lena had been involved in a scandal connected to the prince. In her former town, she had run a secret gossip account that posted rumors and blind items about public figures, including Karl Johan. What began as entertainment escalated when she shared unverified claims about him, fueling the Prince Fuckboy narrative. The situation spiraled, leading to police involvement and public embarrassment. Overwhelmed by guilt and harassment, Lena deleted her accounts and moved partly to escape the consequences. As Lena and Kalle grow closer, the weight of her secret intensifies. He confides that he has been hurt deeply by online betrayals, that trust is rare in his world. Margrethe remains suspicious, believing Lena may be another opportunist seeking attention. When the truth about Lena's past begins to surface, it confirms Margrethe's fears. Screenshots and messages reappear, exposing Lena as the anonymous source behind damaging gossip. The revelation devastates Kalle. He feels manipulated, believing their connection may have been built on deceit. Lena insists that she never expected to meet him in person and that her feelings are real. She explains how easy it was to dehumanize him from afar, to treat him as a symbol rather than a person. Only after moving and encountering him face to face did she grasp the harm she had caused. The fallout is swift. Trust fractures not only between Lena and Kalle but within the class. The story becomes a commentary on digital culture, how anonymity breeds cruelty, how viral narratives eclipse truth, and how teenagers, royal or not, struggle under impossible expectations. Margrethe confronts Lena fiercely, protective of her brother and resentful of the damage inflicted on their family. Lena is drawn into the group's social rituals, including an extravagant pool party. The atmosphere is strange and performative, no one dares enter the pool before a designated friend does, and everyone seems more concerned with appearances than enjoyment. Lena disrupts the tradition by impulsively jumping in. In the chaos, Kalle mistakes her playful swimming for drowning and grabs her underwater, nearly choking her in an attempt to save her. The incident becomes gossip material, reinforcing Lena's discomfort with the royal spotlight. Despite the awkwardness, Kalle pursues her. He visits her home, charms her family, and invites her to dinner at the royal palace. At the palace, Lena meets the king, Sverre, and witnesses the tense dynamic between Kalle and Margrethe. Margrethe openly questions Lena's background, hinting that the royal family thoroughly investigates anyone who gets close to them. Lena senses hostility and suspicion. Margrethe fears that outsiders seek fame or leverage, especially after past betrayals involving leaked photos and social media scandals. As Lena and Kalle grow closer, their relationship deepens beyond flirtation. On a boat trip and during quiet conversations, Kalle reveals his insecurity. Despite his public image as sexually experienced and carefree, he is in fact a virgin. The pressure of expectations being labeled a player while feeling unready creates anxiety that prevents him from performing sexually. He confesses that the viral images from past parties were misleading and manipulated. Lena reassures him, and their bond becomes more sincere and vulnerable. However, Lena carries a heavy secret of her own. Back in Horten, she had been involved in a scandal where she secretly filmed and posted a video exposing her friend Guro cheating with Christian, the same boy who fathered Theodore. The video went viral, humiliating Guro and igniting waves of online hate. Lena also contributed to gossip that fueled Kalle's damaging reputation. Overwhelmed by backlash and shame, she deleted her accounts and tried to escape her past by moving. The tension resurfaces during a cabin trip with Kalle's friends. In Horten, Lena encounters Guro at a gas station. Guro confronts her angrily, reminding her that Lena's actions destroyed lives. Though Lena apologizes, it is too late for reconciliation. Margrethe later contacts Guro and learns the full story, not only about the leaked video but also about Theodore's true identity. Margrethe realizes that Theodore is not Lena's brother but her son, and that Lena has been lying to everyone, including Kalle. Margrethe confronts Lena privately, threatening to reveal the truth if Lena does not end her relationship with Kalle. She argues that the royal family cannot afford more instability, especially with their mother, the queen, struggling with severe anxiety and illness. Margrethe frames Lena as a liability, someone who spreads lies and hides major secrets. She even cruelly mocks Lena's teenage motherhood, implying it would cause a media scandal if exposed. Terrified of public humiliation and of harming Kalle's family further, Lena chooses to push him away. When he tries to understand her sudden coldness, she lashes out viciously, insulting his sexual insecurity and calling him a little boy. Her words wound him deeply, but she believes sacrificing the relationship is necessary. At home, Lena's emotional turmoil explodes. She argues with her parents, expressing her frustration at trying to live two incompatible lives, teenager and mother. She feels she can never fully belong anywhere. The pressure peaks when her mother collapses from a heart condition, likely stress-induced. At the hospital, Lena is confronted with the fragility of everything she has taken for granted. Her mother survives, and the crisis becomes a turning point. Realizing she can no longer live in shame, Lena makes a public confession. She posts on social media revealing that Theodore is her son and apologizes for her lies and past behavior. She acknowledges the harm she caused and declares she will never again be ashamed of her child. The response is unexpectedly supportive. Classmates send encouraging messages, and the weight of secrecy begins to lift. At the school prom, Lena attends despite her fears. She faces whispers and curiosity but also warmth. Margrethe issues a final warning to stay away from Kalle, but Lena refuses to be intimidated. During the event, Kalle takes the stage and performs a heartfelt song, implicitly directed at Lena. In front of everyone, he chooses vulnerability over pride. Afterward, they confront each other honestly. Lena admits that Theodore is her son and apologizes for deceiving him. Kalle, hurt but moved by her courage, listens. The story closes on a hopeful note, suggesting forgiveness and the possibility of rebuilding trust. Royalteen ultimately explores how digital culture magnifies teenage mistakes and how reputation can imprison identity. Lena's journey is about accountability and self-acceptance, embracing both her youth and motherhood without shame. Kalle's arc challenges assumptions about masculinity and privilege, revealing a boy burdened by expectations. Together, they learn that authenticity, though risky, is the only path to genuine connection. If you enjoy watching this video, then subscribe to Angel Recaps for the latest movies explanation.